What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of New Comics This Week. I am your host, AR Comics, and today I'm going to be going over all the new releases for New Comic Book Day, June 30th, 2021. I'm going to be going over the new releases, variant covers, first appearances, and any sort of important info to help you guys decide which issues you're going to be picking up this week. But before I get started off on this list, if you are new to the channel, I drop weekly comic book content that will keep you up to date on all of the latest releases. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content, because you won't regret it. And now, without further ado, let's get started on the new comics this week. So I hope you all had a fantastic New Comic Book Day last week and you enjoyed all of the books you picked up. If you haven't already seen my latest top 10 video, I'm going to be linking it down low in the description, so after this video, make sure you go check that one out too. Now, as far as this week goes, indie lovers, this is your week. We have a ton of indie books coming out. So to kick this list off, I'm going to be going over AWA Upshot first, and they have one issue coming out. It's Redemption, issue number 5, and this is the end of the series. I'm loving this series so far. I recommend it to everybody. I think it's so good. Definitely check the trade paperback once it comes out. This is cover A, the main cover for it though. Moving on to this next publisher, we have AFTERSHOCK, and they've got 3 different issues. The first one is Miles to Go, issue number 5, and this one only has a cover A as well. I really like the first issue. That's the only one I read for this series. I wasn't able to find issue number 2, and you know how that story goes. I missed a few other issues, and now we're on issue number 5. But if they do come out with a trade paperback, I'm definitely going to check that one out. The next one on my list is Undone by Blood, or The Other Side of Eden, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on to the final one from AFTERSHOCK this week is The Girls of Dimension 13, issue number 3, and this one only has a cover A. But those are the only 3 issues coming out from AFTERSHOCK, so moving on to Bad Idea Comics, they have one issue. It's ENIAC, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. I'm really enjoying ENIAC. I've been reading Tankers as well. I don't know how many issues they're coming out with for that series, but after ENIAC and Tankers wraps up, I think I'm not going to be getting anything else from Bad Idea Comics. I really don't like how they distribute their books. I have to order them all online. I get them way after New Comic Book Day comes out, and I can't get any of them in my area, so I'm just not going to be picking up any more books from them. I know they said they're going to be done As You Know Bad Idea Comics. I don't think they're actually going to be calling it quits. Their books are extremely successful, and they're very good from what I've read so far, but we'll see what they've got in store for us. But that is the only issue they're coming out with, so moving on to Source Point Press, they've got a few different issues. The first one is Cult of Dracula, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Mare variant. And now finally, a Santa Fung variant A and B set. Moving on to this next series, it's a brand new one. It's Darling, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B variant. This next one on my list is 25th, issue number 3, and this is the series finale if you're reading this series, and this one only has a cover A. This next one I'm going to be going over is another brand new one. It's Broken Gargoyles, Sin and Virtue, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. We have an Aaron Bartling variant A and B set. And now finally, a John Gallagher variant A and B set as well. This next one on my list is Defender of Mexico, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. Next one I'm going to be going over today is Boston Metaphysical Society, The Scourge of Mechanical Men, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series, and this one only has a cover A. The final one coming out from Source Point Press this week is Monstrous, Heartbreak, Blood and Loss, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Those are the only issues coming out from Source Point Press, so moving on to Zenoscope, they have 2 different issues. The first one is Grim Fairy Tales, issue number 50, and this is the series finale for this one. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, White variant, a cover C, Garza variant, a cover D, Cocolo variant, cover E, Burns variant, and now finally a cover F, Blank Sketch variant. The only other issue they're coming out with this week is Oz Annual, Patchwork Girl, issue number 1, and this does have a first appearance, and it's a supersized 64-page issue for this one. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Talabao variant, and now finally a cover C, Nakayama variant. Those are the only 2 issues coming out from Zenoscope, so moving on to Heavy Metal, they have 2 issues as well. The first one is Heavy Metal, issue 307. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Carpenter variant. The only other one they're coming out with this week is a brand new series. It's called Darkwing Unstable Elements, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover for it. But that's the only 2 issues they're coming out with, so moving on to Archie Comics, they have 2 issues coming out. The first one is The Mighty Crusaders, The Shield, issue number 1, and this is a new series of just one-shots. This one has 10 different covers, so check with your LCS to see which ones they're going to be getting. I'm only going to be going over my 3 favorite ones. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Francavilla variant, and now finally a cover C, Lopresti variant. variant. The other issue that Archie Comics is coming out with is World of Betty and Veronica, Jumbo Comics Digest, issue number 6, and this is a brand new story, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on to this next publisher, we have Black Mass Studios, and the first one is White, issue number 1. This is a new series. I have gone over it a couple times now, but it keeps getting pushed back, but this one only has a cover A. Definitely check this one out if you can, though. It sounds very good, and it's going to be a very limited release for it. Moving on to this next one, we have God Killer, Tomorrow's Ashes, issue number 1, so this is another brand new series this week. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a Fried Pie exclusive variant, a Fried Pie exclusive ultra rare variant, a 1 in 15 incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 30 incentive variant. So moving on to this next publisher, we have Scout Comics, and they have 2 different issues coming out. The first one is Tales Told in Technicolor Horror, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. The only other one they're coming out with this week is Midnight Western Theater, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on to this next publisher, we have American Mythology, and they have 2 issues. The first one is Edgar Rice Burroughs, The Land That Time Forgot, Fearless, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, limited black and white variant. The only other one they're coming out with this week is Zorro, Galleon of the Dead, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a cover B, pulp limited cover variant. Moving on to Titan Books next, they have 1 issue. It's Blade Runner 2029, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Mead variant, a cover C, Yoshimizu variant, a cover D, Iron Cielo variant, and now finally a cover E variant. Moving on to this next publisher, we have Antarctic Press, and they've got quite a few issues coming out. The first one is OBE, Out of Body Experience, issue number 3, and this one only has a cover A. The next one on my list is Death by Life, issue number 5, and same thing, this one only has a cover A as well. Moving on to this next one, we have Gold Digger, issue number 287, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. The next book I'm going to be going over is Exciting Comics, issue number 13, and this is cover A, the main cover for this one. Moving on, we have a brand new series coming out. It's World War III, issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Next one I'm going to be going over today is Valkyrie Saviors, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B variant. The final one that they're coming out with this week is Tether, Long and Lonesome Road, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series coming out from them, and this one only has a cover A. But those are all the issues coming out from Antarctic Press, so moving on to Vault Comics, they've got a few issues as well. The first one is Money Shot, issue number 12. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B variant. Moving on to this next one, this is something I've really wanted to read for a while now. It's The Autumnal, issue number 8, and this is the series finale. I've heard so many good things about this series. It's indie, it's horror, what's there not to like about it? This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Gooden variant, and now finally a cover C variant. If you are reading The Autumnal, let me know what you think about it down low. Moving on to this next series, we have Vampire, The Masquerade, issue number 9, and this one only has a cover A. The next one on my list today is Barbaric, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series from them, and it has 11 different covers. This is cover A, the main. Followed up with that, we have a cover B, Hickson variant, and now finally a cover C, Tone Rodriguez variant. Moving on to the final one coming out from Vault Comics this week is Witchblood, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Sterl variant, and now finally a cover C, Yoshitani variant. Moving on to Oni Press next, they have 1 issue. It's Kaiju Max, season 6, issue number 2. This is the final season that they're going to be coming out with as well for this one, and this one only has a cover A. That's the only one coming out from Oni Press, so moving on to Mad Cave Studio, they have 2 different issues. The first one is Honor and Curse, issue number 12, and this one only has a cover A. The only other one they're coming out with this week is They Fell from the Sky, issue number 5, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. Those are the only 2 issues they're coming out with, so moving on to Keen Spot, they have 1 issue. It's Biden's Titans versus Q, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series. This one has a bunch of different covers. I'm going to be going through them because the covers actually look pretty cool. I try to not bring in politics with this one, but I like the covers for this one. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Joseko variant, a cover C, Eric Klaus variant, a cover D, Ted Dawson variant, a cover E, Remulock blank sketch flip cover variant, and now finally a 1 in 5 Varlant incentive variant. Moving on to this next one, we have Behemoth Comics. The only issue they're coming out with is Freak Snow, issue number 2. I read the first issue. I'm not really sure how I felt about it. The artwork really wasn't my style. The story was pretty interesting though, but I don't think I'm going to be picking this one up. This is cover A, the main cover for it, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Matt Emmons variant. The next publisher on my list today is Red 5, and they have one issue. It's White Lily, issue number 5, and this is the series finale for this one, so if you are reading this series, let me know what you think about it down low, and definitely don't miss out on this issue. But this one only has a cover A. That's the only issue coming out from Red 5, so moving on to Fantagraphic Books, they have one issue. I'm definitely going to be getting this one. I really like that first issue. It's Red Room, issue number 2. It's definitely on the mature side, though. It's in black and white as well, so if you don't like the mature books, you don't like the black and white style, definitely don't grab this one. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a 1 in 5 incentive variant, a 1 in 10 incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 15 incentive variant. Moving on to this next publisher, we have Abstract Studio, and they have one issue coming out. It's Serial, issue number 5, and this one only has a cover A. Next publisher on my list today is Broadsword Comics, and they have one issue. It's Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, issue number 128. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B variant, a cosplay photo cover variant, a deluxe litho edition variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Next publisher on my list is Avatar Press, and they have one issue coming out, and it is a brand new series. It's Nightmares of Providence, issue number 1. This is a 64-page black and white series. This is cover A, the main. We have a Curious variant, a wraparound variant, an original art sketch variant, a Siren variant, a Natosa wraparound variant, a deep green leather variant, and now finally a Wheatley's variant for this one. This one sounds really interesting to me. I didn't pre-order it. I don't think I've ever seen an Avatar Press at any of my LCSs, so I probably won't be able to get it. But if you do pick this one up, if you've heard a little bit more about it, let me know what you think about it. Moving on to this next publisher, we have Wake Entertainment, and they have one issue. It's Essentia, issue number 6, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on to this next one, we have Coffin Comics, and they have one issue coming out. It's La Muerta, Retaliation, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series. This is cover A, the main. We have a premium foil edition Chatzudis variant, an elite edition Sung variant, a Mama Z edition Ortiz variant, and now finally a raw edition Moore variant. The next one on my list I'm going to be going over today is Black Box Comics, and they have one issue. It's Devil's Dominion, issue number 5, and this one only has a cover A for it. Moving on to this next publisher, we have It's Alive, and they have one issue. It's Dose, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Gabia variant. Moving on to Aardvark Vanaheim, they have one issue, and it is a brand new series. Strangers in the Cerebus, issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. Next up on my list today, I'm going to be going over Chapter House Comics, and they have one issue. It's Lev Gleason Presents Phantomas Season 2, issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. Next one on my list today is Asylum Press, and they have one issue coming out. It is just a one-shot, though. It's Warlash Cold Metal Mayhem, issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on to Absolute Comics Group, they have one issue coming out, and it is a brand new series. It's Resilient, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B variant, and now finally a cover C variant. And then next up on my list, we have one book coming out from SBI Press. It's Rafael Garcia, Henchman, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Herrera variant. Those are all the issues coming out from some of the smaller indie publishers this week. I told you there are a ton of indie books. There's some awesome new ones coming out. There's some great ongoing series. Some are even wrapping up. Definitely let me know which indies you're going to be looking forward to most this week. I'm definitely going to be getting Redemption, issue number 5. I'm telling you, check that series out if you can. It's so good so far. Moving on, I'm going to be grabbing ENIAC, issue number 4, and then finally Red Room, issue number 2. So next up, let's talk about Image Comics and Boom Studios. Alright, so to get started off on Image this week, this first issue is probably going to be the biggest one of the week for me. We have the Department of Truth, issue number 10, and they're going to be hunting Bigfoot in this issue. I cannot wait for it. I love Bigfoot. I love this series too. It's going to be such a fun issue. This one has 54 different covers as well. Check with your LCS. Check them all out online. These are all really awesome covers. This is cover A, the main cover. Moving on, we have an SSCO exclusive trade set, cover A and B set. And now finally, a Cal New Scott's Collectibles exclusive Virgin Foil variant. Those are just some of my favorite ones. I'm obviously always going to go over cover A, but for sure check those out online because they're all fantastic looking covers. Moving on to this next one, we have Crossover, issue number 7. It is back. I would consider it a new arc. I'm not 100% if it's going to be the new arc for a brand new story because Chip Zdarsky is going to be writing this one, and obviously Donny Cates is the main writer for this. So maybe it's just going to be a small filler type issue that will bridge into the brand new arc. Definitely check it out though. I'm going to be getting it because Chip Zdarsky's writing it, and depending on how it goes, I might continue on with the series, but as of now, I haven't been that big of a fan of this series. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a Spider-Man No More homage dress variant, a Spider-Man No More homage virgin variant, a Derek Chu Cal New CGV Singapore exclusive variant, a Hal Lauren exclusive variant, a TDKR homage virgin variant, a 1 in 10 incentive variant, a 1 in 25 incentive variant, And now finally, a 1 in 50 incentive variant. Moving on to this next series, we have Monstrous, issue number 35, and this one only has a cover A. The next one I'm going to be going over today is Spawn, issue number 319. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, McFarlane variant, a cover C, Matina variant, and now finally a cover D, McFarlane black and white variant. Next one on my list today is Two Moons, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Ricky variant. Next one on my list today is That Texas Blood, issue number 7. This is a brand new arc. I read, I think, the first 4 issues. I thought it was extremely slow. Couldn't really get into it. I heard it did get better. It's definitely a slow burn type series. If you're still reading it, let me know if I should start picking it up again, if I should go back at the trade paperback and then grab this issue as well. The final one coming out from Image this week is Made in Korea, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. But those are all the issues coming out from Image this week. I'm definitely going to be getting the Department of Truth issue number 10 and Crossover issue number 7. But seriously, let me know what you think about That Texas Blood. It's a series that I really wanted to get into, but I just couldn't get into it. But next up, moving on to Boom Studios, they've got a few different issues coming out. The first one is We Only Find Them When They're Dead, issue number 7. I'm going to be honest, I really did not like that series at all. I thought it started off really strong, got a little boring, and then if you're reading this series, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Finally, something really big happened in it, and then they just kind of reverted back. I don't want to spoil it for those who didn't read it, but after I read that issue, I think it was issue 4, I was like, I'm done with this. I can't keep going. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Infante variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Lulis incentive variant. Next one on my list today is Dune, House Atreides, issue number 8. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Decal variant, a 1 in 25 Cable incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Decal incentive variant. Next one on my list today is Power Rangers Unlimited, Edge of Darkness, issue number 1, and this is the first full appearance of the Phantom Ranger. If you're a fan of Power Rangers, you're a big spec person, definitely grab this one. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Yoon variant, a 1 in 25 incentive variant, a 1 in 50 incentive variant, and now finally a cover E variant. Moving on to this next one, we have Spectre Inspectors, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Henderson variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 McCurdy incentive variant. The final one that they're coming out with this week from Boom Studios is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tea Time, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series for Buffy the Vampire. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Andolfo foil variant, a 1 in 10 Boo incentive variant, a 1 in 25 incentive variant, and now finally a cover E variant. Those are all the issues coming out from Boom Studios this week. I honestly don't think I'm going to be getting anything from them, so next up, let's talk about Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. So to get started off in Dark Horse this week, they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is The Witcher, Witch's Layman, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Finn Stark variant, and now finally a cover C variant. Moving on to this next one, we have a brand new series. It's Parasomnia, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Albuquerque variant. The final one coming out from Dark Horse this week is Far Cry, Rite of Passage, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on to IDW, the first one is My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, issue number 99. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a cover B, Just a Suda variant. And now finally, a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Next one on my list today is Star Wars Adventures, Weapon of a Jedi, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on to this next series, we have Kanto and the City of Giants, issue number 3, and this is the thrilling conclusion that bridges Kanto 2 to Kanto 3, so if you're a big fan of Kanto, this is a must pick up. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. The next one on my list today is My Little Pony, Transformers, The Magic of Cybertron, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Bethany McGuire Smith variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. This next one I'm going to be going over, I might be picking this one up. We have Usagi Yojimbo, Dragon Bellows Conspiracy, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series, and in the description, it says it's a great start for new readers. I haven't read anything from Usagi. I've got one of the compendiums. I think they call it a compendium. It's volume 1. I haven't started on it yet, but I would love to get into that entire series. This is cover A, the main cover for it, and next up we're going to be moving on to Marvel Action Spider-Man, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. The final one coming out from IDW this week is a brand new series. It's Godzilla Rivals, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. I don't think I'm going to be getting anything from IDW this week, so moving on to Dynamite, they have 1 issue this week. It's Vampirella, issue number 21. This one has 25 different covers, and this is cover A, the main cover. So if you are interested in Vampirella, check with your LCS to see which ones they're going to be getting in this week. I'm not planning on picking it up, so next up, let's talk about DC Comics. So DC has been on fire with their books lately. They're definitely having a very light week coming up. The first one is the Flash Annual 2021, issue number 1. This is the Surge conclusion for this issue. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that we have a cover B cardstock variant. Moving on to this next one, we have Action Comics Annual 2021, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that we have another cover B cardstock variant. The next one on my list today is Catwoman Annual 2021, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that we have another cardstock variant, cover B. Moving on, we have Wonder Girl, issue number 2. I talked about this one, I believe, a couple weeks back, but it did get pushed to June 30th, so it will be coming out. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a Kevin Wada Pride cardstock variant, and now finally a Will Murai cardstock variant as well. Moving on to this next one, we have Teen Titans Academy 2021 Yearbook, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on to this next one, we have Infinite Frontier, Secret Files, issue number 1. And if you were interested in the Infinite Frontier series, it says that this issue will tell you everything that you need to know about the new Infinite Frontier series. So if you were behind a little bit, you just didn't really know where to start, this issue will help you with all of that. But this one only has a cover A. The final one that DC is coming out with this week, I told you it was a very light week from them. It's Green Arrow 80th Anniversary. And this one has 9 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover C, Daniel Warren Johnson 1950s variant. And now finally, a cover D, Neil Adams, 1960s variant. Those are all the issues coming out from DC this week. I'm definitely going to be getting Wonder Girl issue number 2. If you're reading that series, let's talk about it a little bit more down low because I'm loving it so far. So finally, let's finish this video up with Marvel Comics. Alright, so to kick Marvel off this week, the first issue I'm going to be talking about is Daredevil, issue number 31. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that we have a cover B, Land, Spider-Man Villains variant. Moving on to this next series, we have Star Wars, The High Republic, issue number 6. This is cover A, the main. We have a Garen Pride variant, a Ken Lashley variant A and B set, a Koi Pham variant A and B set, a Marco Torrini variant A and B set, and now finally a 1 in 25 Momoko incentive variant. Next series on my list today is X Factor, issue number 10, and it says that secrets will be revealed in this final issue. So this is the last one they're coming out with for X Factor. Definitely check this one out if you're a fan of that series. This is also a Hellfire Gala tie-in as well. I've heard that event has been awesome so far. I'm glad you X-Men fans are getting a good event. This is cover A, the main. Followed up with that, we have a Baldion character design variant, a Daughterman connecting variant, an Imanez Pride Month variant, a Kreese Hyun Sung Lee variant A and B set, a Miguel Mercado variant A and B set, a 1 in 50 Daughterman Cyclops character design incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Imanez Pride Month Virgin incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we have Cable, issue number 11. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a Cal New variant A and B set. Moving on to this next one, we have Eternals, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main. We also have a Knock Headshot variant, a 1 in 10 Ribic design incentive variant, and finally a 1 in 25 Perel incentive variant. Next one on my list today is Beta Ray Bill, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 25 Shalvi incentive variant. Next one on my list I'm going to be going over is Black Widow, issue number 8. I am loving this series. It is so much better than I could have imagined. Kelly Thompson is absolutely killing it with this one right now. This is cover A, the main cover. Moving on, we have a Go Spider-Man Villains variant. Next series on my list today is Star Wars Dr. Aphra, issue number 11, and this is a War of the Bounty Hunters tie-in. This is cover A, the main. We also have a Pride variant, and now finally a Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th Anniversary variant. Moving on to this next one, we have Black Cat Annual, issue number 1, and if you are interested in these annuals that Marvel's been doing, this is continued from Captain America Annual, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main. We have a Cherished variant, a Ron Lim Connecting variant, a Steven Segovia variant A and B set, and now finally a 1 in 25 Sharp incentive variant. Moving on to this next one, we have Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man Chameleon Conspiracy, issue number 1, and the story continues in ASM 70, so this is a must-read for you ASM fans to really get the full Chameleon Conspiracy story. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a Stegman variant. I love that cover. I think that's so cool. This next one today is The Marvels, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main. We also have an Alan Qua variant A and B set, and now finally a 1 in 25 Johnson incentive variant. Moving on to this next one, we have Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade, issue number 4. I did read the first issue. I thought it was very okay. I just didn't continue on with it. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 25 Hans Legend incentive variant. Next one on my list today is the United States of Captain America, issue number 1. This is a brand new miniseries, and it has first appearances, so if you're interested in spec, this is definitely one to check out. This is cover A, the main. This is the Knock Headshot variant, a Balzadua design variant, a 1 in 25 Robles incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Carnero incentive variant. Moving on to this next series, we have Shang-Chi, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main. We have a Bustos Spider-Man Villains variant, a Momoko variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Michael Cho incentive variant. The final one coming out from Marvel this week is the Avengers Mech Strike, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a Ron Lim variant. Those are all the issues coming out from Marvel this week. This is another week where I'm not really getting anything from Marvel. I might end up getting the United States of Captain America, issue number 1. I'm not really reading anything with Captain America right now. I wasn't reading the ongoing series. I didn't grab that annual they just came out with. But, I mean, I'm only getting one issue at that rate from Marvel this week, assuming I get that one. Let me know if you're going to be grabbing it as well. But finally, let's do a recap of the video. So what do you guys think about this week's upcoming New Comic Book Day? Definitely an awesome week for indie lovers. We have so many cool books to look forward to. The one I'm definitely looking forward to most this week, though, is the Department of Truth, issue number 10. I love that series, but it's also Bigfoot. How can I not look forward to that? Let me know down low in the comment section which ones you're looking forward to most and which ones you think I should be looking into a little bit more. But thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my upcoming content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And I've got 2 more videos sitting off to the side here with more of my comic book content. Click on one of those and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.